Hello, and we are back. Episode 4 of Life is Strange, Darkroom. We got 5 episodes together, so this episode is kind of bring it all to a head and bring us up for an epic conclusion in the last episode. I played through it on Twitch earlier. It was remarkably longer than the previous episodes. This one was about 4 to 5 hours. I think about just under 5 hours for the Twitch playthrough. I'm doing it again here for YouTube with my alternative save. It's probably going to be like 4 hours or so, just over 4 hours. These are my options for episode 3. These options here are totally the opposite of what the Twitch playthrough was. I mean, like we didn't take the money from the principal's drawer when we found it. We kissed Chloe where we didn't before, and we sided with David rather than Chloe. This one here is I'm especially looking forward to seeing how it's different, because it should be there's a whole part of the game that could well be very different because of that. And we was look there, we was in the minority, only 17% sided with David. We got Frank's dog hurt by get run over by a truck, and Frank has a gun, so we do not have a gun in this one. Yeah, and if you're looking at the previous episodes, I mean, we did save Kate's life in this save. The save on that I played for Twitch we did not save Kate, and we didn't try to shoot Frank here. We tried to shoot Frank before. I mean, reported Nathan. We made fun of Victoria. I think we made fun of Victoria in both of them, which is kind of going to be a bit of a bummer because. Yeah, we'll see as we go through the game to see if there's anything we can do about it. I honestly don't think so. So yeah, this episode is a little bit longer than others, so I'm probably going to do it in specific sections. And rather than the other episodes where I've basically done a full playthrough after the stream and encoded the episode and uploaded it to YouTube the next day, this one I might do over a couple of days. So I'm going to do part of it now, and I'll do part of it tomorrow night, and we'll try to cut it into sections that the games have. Because if you look at the episodes, if you look at the third one, each of the games you got a specific set number of pieces. So I'll do a certain number of pieces. I think that the episode that we go back to play has got 18 sections, and I'm going to split it into like four parts, maybe 4 or 5 parts, as it's just going to be over 4 hours. We got the whole. I've got it planned which sections I'm going to do, and when we get to the end of that first section, we will cut it off, and I will, yeah. And as far as the changes are concerned, I will explain the changes and the differences between the episodes. And the choices and what sort of difference they make as we go through. I maybe we'll pause the game a couple of times just to kind of explain the difference in some of the episodes about how these changes make an actual effect. So let's dive in. This is episode 4, The Darkroom. And again, before I start, the music in this game is absolutely amazing, but as you may notice, I've got it muted because of YouTube reasons. There will be some music in certain parts of the game, but I'm cutting it down just for specific YouTube reasons. Because I know I've seen other videos of this actually get pulled because of copyright issues. Nothing to do with Don't Nod or Square, but third parties. I'll put it that way. So let's go.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa. You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Don't ever touch me again, freak! Let's talk about your superpower. What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work.
I know this isn't pleasant for any of us. Miss Caulfield, please, tell us everything.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, all right? It was a gift.
Max, we have to find Rachel soon.
Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Welcome to my domain. Let's find what we want and beat it.
Max, you better come check out these files.
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. Listen, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
No, you don't.
Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? Ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed?
Max Caulfield. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
I still remember how I felt when I saw that ending of chapter 3. I mean, holy shit. In this chapter, I think we're kind of stepping it up a notch, getting ready for the finale in the last episode.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. It's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
You don't really blame William, do you?
For getting me the hybrid I wanted for my Sweet 16? No, I blame the asshole who cut me off and sent me into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap, and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
What missing girl?
I don't know her name. I just read about it in the news. I feel bad for her family.
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
She has no idea who Rachel Amber is in this reality.
Do you think so? I haven't kept up with the details.
I have more time on my hands than you. Plus, I'm a science nerd. But none of this makes sense.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken. It's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive, when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
Snow globes are taking over. Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed.
Yes, we saw the snow dough in an earlier episode as a ghost.
Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now. That's a serious heat lamp. Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now. I'm glad I took this photo. Chloe has a new memory of William and her together. At least Chloe doesn't weigh that much.
Max, it is...
Oh man. She has to use that ventilator just to breathe. I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair. It's nice my parents sent a card at least. I wonder who this is. Kind of a generic card. I wasn't very available to Chloe. Real nice. At least I sent road trip selfies to Chloe. I'm sure that made her feel great. Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but it would be fun. There's the old Chloe. Whoa, Chloe can totally control her computer. It's so great people get this high-tech help. Chloe is still a punk at heart. That's so cool that Chloe has made friends online. That must be her mighty morphine machine. Drink up, Buttercup.
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
To me, it seems like yesterday we were little brats here, watching Power Rangers and destroying the kitchen.
Oh my god. We covered everything in flour, even my parents.
That was so hilarious.
But a long time ago. You're the only person that I grew up with who visits me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
You have me. I'm not leaving you, Chloe.
Well, you didn't visit me a lot either. I mean, I loved your cards and photos, but...
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
I know this is a dumb question, but... Are you lonely here?
Yes, dumb question. I don't mind being alone. I can't exactly go party like a rock star, though. Or get in any teen trouble with the folks.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
I bet. This tech must be crazy expensive.
Along with the drugs, the nurses, the supplies. Mom and Dad are always broke, and they get so frustrated. Is it worth it?
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when you're here. Not yet.
She has to use a lot of lotion to keep her blood circulating. Nothing but medical supplies.
Thanks. I think you missed a grain stuck in my eyeball.
Hard to believe how just a little sand can cause such a big mess.
It's like that Chinese proverb. A spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie. You know, like the butterfly thing.
So I've heard.
Max, it is so cool that you're here.
Despite everything, they're still a happy family again. It's cool that in this reality, Chloe really loves skating too. Wowzer. Chloe was a straight A student. What a bastard. I totally should have let Chloe steal your bullshit fund, even if it was in another reality. Oh my god, I made that mix for her when we were 12. Ah, here's the DVD. I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast. How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep the swag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe.
It's time to feed her drugs. Yeah, this is kind of crazy, as I was saying, that I still can't get over how the previous episode ended. And the whole start of this episode here is kind of learning how she's having to adjust in this kind of reality.
So, are you sure it isn't too weird for you to be hanging out with me like this?
Kind of, but only because I haven't seen you in so long. I was selfish.
No, you were busy kicking ass. I don't blame anyone for bailing on me. People suck. Just joking. But I do feel grateful I can see the ocean. That I have parents who love me. And that my best friend is here with me today.
Exactly. So, what else do you need?
Well, hot monkey sex would be nice. Oh, look. I made Maxine blush. So, are you dating anyone at Blackwell?
Oh, I'm too busy with school and photography.
Oh, please. You can't be an artist unless you experience life. That includes boys, girls, whatever.
This guy Warren asked me out, but I turned him down. Now he's with somebody else.
His loss. You need to move on, girl. Plenty of fish in the bay. Shit. I sound like my dad.
That's okay if you sound like William. He really cares about you.
Rub it in. I can't ever get mad at the fool. He does so much for me. I haven't done jack for him.
You have. You're here with your family.
More like they're here for me. But then so are you. So it's all good.
Okay, let's get our drugs.
Just shoot me now.
Damn. This is just for Chloe's basic supplies. Bonjour. That's great they finally went to Paris.
Yeah, oh my god, we're actually friends with Chloe. Oh my god. I don't approve. Yeah.
They gave Chloe their giant, expensive HD TV, and they use her shitty tube television. To think that our destiny is linked to goddamn car keys.
This insurance is worthless.
Yep, that's the same graffiti from before. They might get their own home taken away because of medical bills. That's terrible. Hey, William. Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max. I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You look exactly the same. It's so cool.
Good. Or I'd be scared if I didn't look like me. Of course, you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
I was impressed by Chloe's room and all the high-tech equipment.
You should be. We could buy a few mansions for what it all costs. The insurance helps, but I don't know, Max.
I know it must be hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it. Price is always right. Get it? No?
So you finally made it to Paris.
Oui, as they say. Not me, because I can't speak French. But it was a great experience, especially for Chloe.
I can see her loving it there. You guys rock for going on a family adventure like that.
She talked about going to school there, but that's not practical anymore. It's not fair, Max.
Being around you and Joyce again is so nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
I was reading about that missing girl, Rachel Amber.
Oh, yeah, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. That's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus-type shit, pardon my French. But all I actually care about now is Chloe and Joyce. My family.
The Prescott family might be bad news. What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question?
Sounds like you know them well.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive. She's been a trooper.
Is she mad at me for not staying in touch? She should be. I have no excuse.
She was disappointed, but she knows you care. And I know how hard it is to process all this. It's taken us years.
William, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will, Max.
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
You act like it's the last time. And please, keep me from these bills whenever you want.
No change to spare anymore. Now it's back to cookies. Choices of food coupon boss. Joyce and William never had a garage sale before. They're drowning in debt just to take care of their daughter. Such bullshit.
Chloe's old room.
A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total coincidence. At least we never had to hide from step-douche. I guess we stopped growing up together. I never heard much about William's brother. Shoes. Chloe always did love stomping around in her toys. I kind of want to open this and see what's in here. Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation. They bought crutches for Chloe, hoping she might walk again.
It doesn't look like that's gonna happen, right?
I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality. And I feel so guilty for putting Chloe and her family through this. I could give Chloe the choice of keeping William alive, but that would be cruel. But then I see that they're a family again, and who am I to judge?
The room looks so bare. So in the other playthrough I did earlier on, I opened this window and there was a blue jay that died. I've not seen where the blue jay is. I wonder if it's because I opened the window that it happened. So I'm gonna leave it be this time.
Nothing here. It's cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too. How's it going, Time Tripper? It's funny. I think I look older. The bathroom looks almost the same. Just more medicine. Here it is. I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my best friend.
I think in an early episode we had
Max, it is so nice to have you around.
we had a similar episode of a bird where we opened this window.
Oh no. I didn't realize how bad Chloe's injury really was.
Her respiratory system is starting to weaken. It seems like her days are kind of gonna be numbered, right?
Joyce is already a supermom. Joyce used to hate smokers in the diner. Look at them. They have no idea what's in their future. That is such a sweet shot of Chloe. William is trying so hard. He's still awesome.
Good morning, Max. Ah, you and Chloe are so much quieter now than when you were kids.
I remember. It's nice waking up in your house again.
Oh, William and I love it. Finally seeing you and Chloe together after all these years. After the accident.
I wish I was a better friend. I know Chloe doesn't get many visitors.
Oh, Max, you're Chloe's best friend for a reason. You're here exactly when she needs you.
Who helps Chloe out when you guys are at work?
We have a series of revolving nurses and caretakers. Chloe still causes trouble, even if she can't move. Max, Chloe's condition is not improving. Her respiratory system is very weak, and she... Do you know what I'm saying?
Joyce. I'm so sorry you have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is what it means to be a family, and we'll always be one, no matter what.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max. I won't lie, it's difficult, but nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
Do you know somebody named David Madsen? He, might hang out at the Two Whales.
Well, that was random. Yeah, he's a bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet. Why?
Oh, I was just curious.
You always were. Nice to see that everything doesn't change.
Plus, you guys have to work, too.
Bill and I have no time for ourselves. We're working more than we're living. I even had to take a part-time gig at Pan Estates. Ugh.
Do you know the Prescotts?
I know that Sean Prescott won't be happy until he owns everything in Arcadia Bay. Stay away from his son, Nathan.
So, what do you think is going on here with all of this eco-havoc?
Maybe Arcadia Bay just wants to be left alone. I know the feeling. Honestly, I don't give a shit about too much outside our house.
I don't blame you, Joyce.
Except now we have dead birds and beach whales outside our front door. So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
I have to tell you how much I love seeing you and William together again.
He's been such a hero through all this. Chloe and I, we're lucky to have him.
Is William still the same? After everything that's happened?
For better and for worse. But always for the better. I never thought I'd love a man so much I can't imagine life without him. That sounds corny, I know.
You rule, Joyce.
Shit. Things would be different if I did. I like how you think, kid.
I better get back to Chloe now. It's good talking with you, Joyce.
You too, honey.
It's definitely cool to see this alternative life for Chloe. You know, William and Joyce are together still, but oh my god, we gotta be able to reverse it. In all of the conversation options, I am trying to take different option than I did earlier today. I'm not specifically always taking the option that I would ideally choose, you know, based around the sort of person I am, but I'm trying to use different options to what I did when I played earlier, just to see the different outcomes and different responses.
Finally. Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever. Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you. Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too.
That's the picture.
This photo. Maybe I could...
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
Don't nod. You assholes for making us make this choice. I mean, earlier on when I did it on my Twitch playthrough, I kind of refused. Granted, we're the reason that she's here, right? We are the reason that she's in this bed because of the change we made, but she's asking us to end her life, and I just totally don't... I don't agree with that. I really don't.
Chloe, I really don't know if I can do this. I had another friend who wanted to end it all, and I did everything I could to try and save her life. How can I be responsible for ending yours? I mean, there's gotta be another way.
Max, you were there for your friend, no matter what. Now I'm asking you to help me the same way.
I want to help you, Chloe, but I think my help is hurting.
At least you have a choice. When you want to make a decision, you can just do it. Look at me. I'm at the mercy of everybody. For once, I want to make my own choice. The most important one of my life. Please. Help me, Max.
I mean, if when I did my Twitch playthrough earlier, I pretty much said that when I did this YouTube playthrough, I was going to try to choose the opposite option for everything, but this one is so hard. I don't know if I can. I really don't know if I can, but I mean, Max is not going to be able to live with herself if she does do this, but I've got to do it. I mean, I've got to take those other options to see the other story arcs, but rest assured, anyone that may be watching this that didn't watch the Twitch playthrough, this is so not what I want to do. I really don't. I really don't. But of course, I played through the game once, so making this option is not as bad this time. But we gotta see what happens. I'm sorry, Chloe.
Chloe. I'll just drift to sleep, dreaming of us here together. Forever.
She's never gonna forgive herself.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you for following your dreams. Don't forget about me.
Never.
I love you, Max. See you around.
Sooner than you think.
Hey. Oh my god. This game, right? Let's just say the end of episode 3 was extremely emotional. When you see her in the wheelchair, and this kind of doing that is just, oh my god.
I'm sorry, William.
At least we have the ability to try to go back, right? I think that's what we're trying to do here. Do the same thing again, try to go back.
In France, they call them crates.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
This was like towards the end of episode 3 where we had a whole episode of hiding the keys to stop him from going, which is what made the accident happen in the first place. We kept him alive and had that change. And now she's gone back, burnt the picture, and we're gonna go back to normal, right?
That makes all of us.
Holy shit.
Max, you are being so fucking strange.